Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. I am Senior Cadillac Top Sales Director Nikki Hill coming at you from Wisconsin. So we are so excited that you are here joining us this morning. We hope you are learning a lot, taking tons of notes. I'm just so excited. So let's start my training this morning by talking about success. And I want you to write this down. Success doesn't just happen. You have to create it. Let me repeat that. Success doesn't just happen. You have to create it. Okay, so what is your definition of success in your Mary Kay business? I want you to go ahead and comment right now. Maybe it is to be a consistent star consultant. Maybe it's to earn $500 to $600 extra income a month. Maybe it is to facial and add to your customer base 30 faces a month to build a sustainable business. Maybe your definition of success is to be a red jacket, a team leader, earn a car, become a sales director. Okay, be commenting. What is your definition of success? Okay, well, what I believe is whatever your success is in Mary Kay, it takes activity, right? I believe it's 2 to 3 parties a week and showing up. So congratulations for showing up. Mary Kay herself said, those who show up do go up. It is so true. I've been in Mary Kay 25 years. Oh my goodness. So let's get into my topic. Okay, you guys are commenting. What is your success? What is your success? My topic is 5 steps to avoid social media burnout. Okay. How many of you have ever wanted to throw your phone in the river? Okay. Raise your hand, comment. I get it. Okay. But also I'm going to share with you 5 steps to have joy in your business. 5 steps to have joy. Because let's be clear, social media is a beautiful, beautiful platform to build your business. I have moved 4 times. And even before COVID, I worked virtually. I lived in Austin, Texas. Then we moved to Bay City, Michigan, then to Spring, Texas, which is by Houston. And now I live in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. So what a blessing virtual social media is. But let's talk about first the 5 steps that you want to write down to avoid social media burnout. Who's excited? Okay. All right. I'm going to list these out and then we're going to go into them more in detail. So write down these 5 steps right now. Number 1, automate. Okay. Number 1, automate. Number 2, delegate. And I'm going to give you some great tips to do this. Number 2 is delegate. Number 3, unfollow. I'm going to dig deeper into that. This is kind of a hack that I've been loving. Number 3 is unfollow people on social media. And number 4, be you. Okay, don't pretend to be somebody that you're not on social media. Be you. And number 5 is schedule time off. Okay, schedule time off of social media. Okay, so let's dig deeper into these. Let's go back to number 1, automate. Do you know that on Facebook, you can schedule things? You can schedule your month at a glance. So you can schedule when people are going to get birthday messages from you. You can schedule your posts. You can schedule texts. I'm going to talk about these delegation systems that I use. You can schedule when you want to do lives. You can schedule your social media calendar in your customer group. Schedule. I usually do this on the last day of every month. I schedule for the new month that's coming out. Okay, so schedule things. You don't have to be on social media 24/7, you guys. Okay, who's excited about that? I am not on social media 24/7, but automate things. But you have to schedule time on the last day of the month to get your next month going. Okay, so you're excited about that. Okay, so number 2, let me tell you how I automate a lot of things. And maybe you've heard about these things from your sales director, but I'm going to show them on the bottom of the screen so that you can see these things. I delegate. Now you might be thinking, Nikki, I'm a brand new consultant. I can't hire an assistant. You guys, you can hire virtual assistants to actually automate most things for you. This is so exciting. And I'm going to tell you that when I was a brand new consultant 25 years ago, I hired an 8th grader to do cleaning my trays and mirrors, things that we used to do a lot. And so I hired her and paid her in product. So what's great about this is I'm going to tell you how much these things cost and that it's so worth it to have delegation in your business because it will help you not to get burned out. Okay, who's excited? So let's talk about delegation and automation, kind of the same thing, but they are your virtual assistants. You can afford a virtual assistant. Let me share with you some of the ones that I use. Okay, and talk to your sales director about these. These are great. Post My Party, Visly, or SendShare. So your director, like me, probably has Facebook party templates already put together. When you sign up for one of these, which are $10 a month, so how much would you have to sell to have this virtual assistant? Just $20. You would have to sell a charcoal mask, for instance, to afford one of these virtual assistants. Think about that. That is worth the money, right? I mean, comment if you have one of these systems. So when I do my Facebook posting parties, or even if I send out samples and do Facebook parties, and that way I use Post My Party. I already have templates in there that I could share with my consultants if they have this virtual assistant. So these are different systems in which you can automate. I also use Post My Party for my customer group. I have, and I'll show you that virtual assistant in a second, so that somebody else puts together all my posts and I drop them in this template into my Post My Party. And so my customers in my customer group are getting 2 posts a day from me, which are automated and delegated. So did you write down one of these? You can even try it. I think they have trial periods for like 2 weeks so you can see if you like it. This is my other virtual assistant. She costs $15 a month. It's called the pinkpostcommunity.com. Maybe your director has others that she can share with you, but this is what I'm going to share with you. Her name is Michaela, and she puts together different Facebook posting parties every month, which are kind of fun to run in your customer group or to book hostesses to have. But she also is the one who puts together my engagement posts that I have posted in the morning in my customer group and the Mary Kay post in the afternoon. So right now I'm paying $10 a month for that system where I can drop parties into to delegate and automate. And then I'm paying $15 to have all the posts put together for me. That's $25 a month right there, you guys. Interesting. $25 a month. How much would you have to sell? $50, right? 2 charcoal masks. 2 charcoal masks to have these virtual assistants. The third, okay, so I'll wait in these other ones, okay? So automate, delegate. Who's excited about these? Who's excited that it doesn't really cost that much to have virtual assistants and to avoid social media burnout? Okay, the third one, unfollow people. Nikki, that's rude. No, it's not. Okay, don't unfriend people, unfollow them, because when you are scrolling on social media, you are getting distracted from the people that really need you to see them. So I unfollow people who aren't my close friends, who aren't my family. You know, I keep my family in there. I keep my close friends. I keep all my customers and all of my team members, so that then when I go to what brings you joy, you're going to understand. But since I started doing this, I'm really only seeing the people that need me to see them. And I'll talk about that more, but that's your third. Go in, don't unfriend people, unfollow people. We all have a lot of friends that we don't even know who they are, right? So keep that. People that you love that are close to you, your customers, your team members, and your family. Unfollow everybody else. Unfollow. Okay, we're going to get back to that. All right, number 4 is to be you. Don't pretend you're somebody you're not. All right. And I want you to be able to like do lives, have fun with those. You don't have to be scripted all the time. They want to hear from you. People buy from you because they love you, right? That is the number one reason people buy Mary Kay from you. It's also why they join your team, because they like you. So be you. Don't pretend to be somebody you're not, and be interactive with your people. Now, I do a lot of lives, but guess what? I have a lot of them recorded. And so I can drop them in to my groups. Maybe I did a tutorial on brows, or I did a whole week of me getting ready and I recorded myself in 5-minute increments and posted that. I'm not live all the time. Oh my goodness. No, I am live in Facebook parties, multiple parties at the same time, because my other virtual assistant is this. These are programs, and I'm using one right now called StreamYard or OneStream, where you can record videos and then drop them into groups and it looks like you're live. This is $10 a month. So what are we up to? 10, 15, 10, okay, 10, 20, um, $35, right? To have a virtual assistant right now where you can avoid social media burnout. This is fantastic. This is actually recorded and you're looking at it live, but it's not. I am not live. I'm in my living room right now with my beauty consultants, enjoying time with them, watching all these trainings. So this is another virtual assistant. And the other one I want to share with you is one that you could automate, delegate texting, and birthday messages, voicemails. This is a phone messenger. And I personally use Project Broadcast. There is another one called Scipio. This is for texting and voicemail. And this simply can be $10 a month. You guys, when I'm adding it up, you can hire all these programs, $50 a month, sell $100 a month to have virtual assistants, to delegate, automate, to be able to be you, and to have more joy in your business. Who is excited about setting up these systems? Comment if you already have some of these. Comment what you love about them. Comment how they have helped you. Spend more time with your family and friends, but also being able to build a successful Mary Kay business. I'm going to show these virtual assistants one more time up on the screen. These are ones that I use. Post My Party, you choose one of these, Visly or Sincere, to automate your scheduling. This is where I personally get my posts from. Where, I use them every single month. This is how I create videos that show live, but I'm not really live. How exciting is this? And this is the texting service, Project Broadcast, that I use. Talk to your sales director if you have more questions, but who is excited about avoiding social media burnout? And the fifth one is turn it off. Turn it off. You don't have to be on social media all the time. And I'm going to talk about how to do that when I get to the next 5. Let's be clear. Mary Kay doesn't take more time. It just takes focus. And when you do these things, when you utilize the tools that are available to you to run a successful business, you get to keep God first, family second, career third, serve others, you guys, and it allows you to never give up. So let's get into the 5 tips to have joy. Are you ready? And to have fun? Okay. Number 1, see the people. Now, what am I talking about? Okay, see the people. Remember I told you to unfollow people? People post on social media because they want to be seen. So this is my goal every day when I'm scrolling, because I've unfollowed so many people, I am commenting on what they're posting. And so I'm commenting on my family. I'm commenting on my close friends. My goal is 5 people a day. I'm commenting on what my customers are doing, so I'm seeing them, and I'm commenting on my team members. What is that doing? It is building more of a relationship. When I see my customers, they're more active in my customer group. They order more product. Let's be clear. When I comment on my team members, they're more active in my unit Facebook group, which is for my consultants, and they're ordering more product because you guys, people post because they want to be seen. So put this in your schedule. See 5 people a day on social media, and don't just like or love things, comment, see people. That actually brings you joy, and it brings them joy too. Because when you give others joy, it gives you joy. Number 2, schedule when you're going to comment on your customers' posts in your customer group or on your Facebook parties, or, when you're doing these 5. What I tend to do is, if I get up in the morning and I want to do my 5, I get it done. That's when I comment on people's posts. I usually do it like 3 times a day, morning, noon, if you have a lunch break, and evening when people are actually on Facebook and looking at things. So schedule that. So it means that I might be on social media at 8 o'clock in the morning, noon, and maybe 8 o'clock at night for like 10 minutes. That's it. That's it. That's like 30 minutes of your time. Wow. Is that going to bring you more joy? You do not have to be on 24/7. Number 3, use your voice. Use your voice. If you haven't talked to somebody in a day, send them a voice clip. All right. Go on Facebook Messenger. Use your voice. It's so fun and it gives you joy. It feeds your soul. Oh my gosh. Number 4, this brings me joy. I just started doing this and I will post this. This is going into all my reorder bags. It says, I appreciate you. Take a selfie with your Mary Kay and tag me for a chance to win free product. And I will post these so everybody can use these. I love this. So they're tagging me on their social media posts. And when you're tagged, doesn't that bring you joy that you brought joy to someone else? And then look at the likes, look at the loves, look at the comments. Those are potential new customers or team members for you. And then last but not least, number 5, know your purpose. Know your purpose, why you're doing Mary Kay, or actually why you're doing life. And attach your purpose to your Mary Kay business. I'm going to post this sheet. So my challenge, one of my challenges is to print these off, put these in all your reorder bags or send them to customers. Have fun with that. And then I want you to do this purpose sheet, and I will post this. It's basically looking at all of these examples, doing this grid to figure out what is your purpose in life? What's your purpose statement? My purpose statement, if you can see that, it says to ignite joy. So when I did this exercise, and I really want to challenge you to do this exercise, share it with your sales director, have a conversation. I think of how can I ignite joy when I'm working my Mary Kay business? How can I ignite joy? And that's why I came up with those 5 ways to avoid social media burnout and 5 other ways to have joy. Because here's what I know. Think about this. There's this way to work your Mary Kay business. There's that way, right? We hear lots of different ideas. I mean, I just did a skin analyzer app on FaceTime, sold a miracle set, no samples, super fun with one of my friends in Texas. You guys, there's this way. There's that way, right? There's your way. Mary Kay works when you work Mary Kay your way. But Mary Kay herself said, if what you're doing isn't bringing you joy, you're doing something wrong. So we want you to have joy in your business. We want you to have those results because your results is what determines your success. Going back to what you said in the beginning, to what you commented, my success is this. So go out there, you guys, have fun, use these virtual assistants, sell the product, bring joy to people, ignite joy, figure out what your purpose, maybe your purpose isn't to ignite joy. That's okay. How are you going to attach your purpose to your Mary Kay business? And this is what I know. When I attach my purpose in life to ignite joy, I think, how can I? How can I? Instead of getting bogged down with, how can't I? So in closing, I want you to think about this. Whatever age you are today, go ahead 10 years and ask yourself this. So I'm 49. What is 59-year-old Nikki going to thank 49-year-old Nikki for doing? What is she going to thank her for? You guys ask yourself that question. Write it down. And I pray that these ideas helped you to avoid social media burnout and to have joy in your business. Thank you so much, and blessings on your new year and your successes in Mary Kay.